ready?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's do this. So he basically he took me around town. We went game hunting and stuff. Stopped by some pawn shops. Went to some GameStop. So I got a decent amount. Not a radical Reggie type of stuff, but it's I ain't that balling, right? But it's been cool. So we're gonna show some of the stuff that we picked up today, and let's get it. So I'm gonna let you go first because man of the house.
Cool.
You want to do You want to take turns, or you want
we can take
do
turns.
like radical Reggie style?
So I got here Game Boy Color that I got from a thrift store. The thrift store dude I know, he always hooks me up. He puts stuff aside for me and stuff, and he actually had a non-working Midnight Club Dub Edition remix that he wanted me to either resurface for him or find him another copy. Just so happens I had the copy. We were out the door. We decided to go by over there. I went over there. He ran in the back. Goes, I got something for you, and pulls out this Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
It's got a missing battery pack with some tape on it, but it could come out. Cool little bill right there, maybe. Got some tape on there though. It could come out. Yeah. Looks nice. It looks clean.
Have the battery cover, huh?
No, missing the battery cover. Easy Amazon fix, I guess.
Yeah.
Official
cool.
Probably cost $14.99, and
right.
Some fake would be like $9.99 or something like that.
Usually, I just like to order the eBay like $2
right,
ones.
The $2 ones, right?
Day.
What's that ghetto website? Takes forever to get. Wish. We'll get that Wish
Wish.com.
cover. Get that
3D printed. That's how it be, man. So
seems like it turns on, works. Well, maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
I'm pretty
dead
sure.
batteries. Dead batteries.
Man,
These things are built like
Game
tanks.
Boys, exactly.
Yeah.
Like it'll definitely work. So what I got next is we went to the local thrift, right? And I always try to pick up these like Xbox 360 controllers because you can trade these in at GameStop, get a little bit more dollars for it, especially when they do the extra 50% off on controllers. They had it up for $10 right here, but my boy right here, like he knows like the owner and stuff, so gave it to us for the player price, $3, man, 70% off. Like, do you know anybody that gets 70% off? I don't know. You gotta be a long time customer for that, man. So I snagged that up, and we always wait like since the game hunting do till it's time to go trade it in. Usually like in the summer or something like that. Give them all the controllers.
Get that 30 extra percent.
Yeah, that trade credit, and then bam, get what you want. So that's one of the first things. Let you go next if you want.
Oh, hit up a pawn shop in my local area. It wasn't $19.99. Got it for $5. I had the big box 360 version, and I don't know why. I just like smaller cases. Make it look better on the Xbox One side or Series. Skate 3.
Skate, I don't think I ever played Skate 3. Like, I played Skate 1. I remember I was like, because it's not like your arcade style. So it's mainly like, you actually got to use the joysticks to do the moves.
Yeah, the flips and stuff. It reminds me a lot of Steep or, what is it called? What was that one? Riders Republic. And,
okay.
Yeah, I love Steep. I put hours of Steep time in just to snowboard, and it's fun, man. It's fun. If you ever played Steep, I think you have to be online all the time, but it's actually worth it. It was actually worth it for the time being. Riders Republic, I played a lot of, but I haven't really got too heavy into it.
Yeah.
Good games. Cool.
That's what's up. So, next up, we basically went to GameStop. We went to a couple GameStops, so I don't think it's gonna be like in all ABC orders or whatever like that we did it in, but I'm just gonna grab what I got. Basically took advantage of the $2 for $20 for 4 games for $10 and
$4
under.
for $40.
4 for $40 for the 20 and under. So I'm trying to get as much VR games that I can. So first one I got up. I've been looking for this for a while. The online for this Battlezone VR. This one's like basically, man, they never have it online. So I'm glad to have it in store. $10. So you buy 4 games, you get it for $5. Kind of like Battle Tank, something like that.
It's actually
Like
good.
VR, yeah.
It's actually a good VR game.
Yeah, so do you have to be online to play these? Or
I don't think you have to be online for that.
okay,
one.
cool.
Yeah.
Cause some of them they have to be online and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Online only.
But like, yeah, just happy to have that.
You'd be fighting bots though.
Yeah. So I mean,
Fighting
it's
those
more
bots.
for like the experience, you know, like because of VR stuff. I'm still new to it. I haven't really played too much VR games, so that's cool. Got that. Not too bad.
I'm not sure if
So.
I should mention this one.
I mean, if you would.
I mean, as a gamer, and as you guys as gaming, I think that we control the market. It ain't no eBay or it ain't no price charting. It's us. So when we say something's gonna go up in value, it usually does, especially if someone like Phoenix Resell or Mr. Rightway or Chase say it's gonna be expensive later on. 50,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, these people are all gonna pick it up. You know, well, here's one of those examples. Madison. I didn't know it came out on the Switch. I got it for the PS5 when it first launched, but I found out they had a Switch version, so this is staying sealed.
Yeah.
So you already know those Switch games are gonna go up. So many little kids losing these little cartridges and being misplaced and how tiny they are. Eventually, I think they're all gonna become rare. So.
Yeah, amongst me and the boys, I always had said this is cool on 2.0, or at least Fatal Frame 2.0. So I got the PS5 one coming in. If I find the one on a Switch on a cheaper price, I'm gonna cop it too. But yeah, like the developer, he's like unknown on this game. They haven't made too many games, and you don't see it on the website or nothing like that. Like I think whatever you're gonna get is gonna be in the stores, and that's it. So you give it some time, I think that game will definitely be high in value, just because it's 9 out of 10 has been getting, you know,
Oh, yeah.
good ratings.
I had a
and stuff
friend
like
that beat it, and he said it was really well done. It was
Yeah.
really well done.
So I've been looking
Pretty
forward to it.
violent, but really well done.
Yeah, I'm down with that game on bootleg, but you know, play it like that, keep mine sealed, you know. So yeah, I'm happy that you peeped onto that too. So
Yeah, no, they only had it. They had it across town, so we had to go to the furthest GameStop to go get it. But I can't find it anywhere, and I'm not sure.
yeah,
I'm in a deserted little area, so I would think that it's probably more likely to be found at a Target or maybe a GameStop.
Cool. So
What else you got there?
the other one I got is part of the 4 for 40. I went to one of the other GameStops and they had Alice Madness Returns. So does it come with a manual? No, it don't come with a manual, but
Got the code on
got
it.
the code, which I doubt is gonna work.
That's
But
probably
whatever.
how it originally came too, because they started pulling manuals out towards
Some-
the end
yeah, some
of
games-
PS3's life cycle.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if I have this on Xbox or PS3. But either way, I was gonna cop it because this is technically a rare title. You know, you don't see too many copies of these, and this is actually a pretty good game. Like if you guys played like Alice in Wonderland, there's like a darker theme version of it because it's by American McGee. But it's almost like more like Tim Burton style, man. So
Very dark. You have a
Yeah.
knife
yeah.
cutting people.
So, yeah, you actually like killing
Yeah,
folks
you're
in this
killing
game.
them.
So it's like it's a different take on Alice in Wonderland. So for 19, you get it for 10. You can't beat that. I'm pretty sure I see these for like 30 or 40 bucks. At one point, they pumped it up to real expensive prices. So good to have. I think Hyphy Gold just had got this on the recent pickup too. So yeah, got that next.
Really quick, some shitty titles real quick. I don't even know if they're worth anything. I'm not up on the sports stuff, but the dude that gave me the Game Boy also threw me these. It's good to... I know he's not like this,
Yeah.
but it's good to bundle up with an Xbox or something like that to fill up your, your cell. So
Yeah.
I usually do that with sports titles or whatever I can. So I
Well,
cop those
like,
for free.
Some of these like only on Xbox ones are kind of rare, man.
Yeah?
Like, because you know, like these are exclusive.
Oh, I
So,
see.
like, I kind of like, even though I don't collect sports games, I do like the only on Xbox like theme.
Looks clean, little dust.
Yeah, usually just dusty, but nobody like I don't really see a lot of these type of games.
Got the manual. Inside Drive, huh? 2002.
Yeah. So it's an
Never heard
NBA
of that.
game. So I don't know who makes these games. Oh, Microsoft made these games. Yeah, it's only on Xbox. Microsoft was the one to start like doing that. Get all territorial.
Mm.
Like, yeah, you can get this only on Xbox. Like, and it was tight, you know. They was able to sell like that. So
yeah. I didn't start my Xbox collection until I think about a year ago, and I think I mentioned it in one of your comments. I said, yeah, I'm just starting. I had no games. I have over 100.
damn,
Pretty
that's
crazy.
pretty quick, man.
Crazy, yeah. And I was aiming for those only Xbox, but I ended up copping third parties and stuff like that. It just happens.
Once you start seeing like what's there,
yeah.
because not all, like some of the games have the only on Xbox, but there's exclusive ones that don't. So it's like, but man, it's cheap to collect for still, man.
Yeah, yeah, no, it is, and then a lot of people are going to be missing out on it later on. Yeah, I have a feeling.
When the disc rot all said, and it's a wrap.
Yeah.
So,
no, when it turns into all digital,
yeah,
people are going to be scounging, looking for it.
Sure. But another game I got. Now, I know I got this game right. It's called Jurassic the Hunted. You don't really see this game a lot. Like I try to look online, you don't see this game either. $14.99 got it for $10. I believe I still see it for like $25 around. It's just like a shooter, man, but with dinosaurs on there. I know I have a copy of this. I'm not sure if I got it on Xbox 360 or PS3, but it doesn't have a case. So what I'll do is if I go back home, I'll probably just return this one and swap it out for someone else, keep the case. That's how we all do it.
Yeah.
That's why the main reason I picked that up. So it's good stuff, man. But
slowly working on my Wii collection. I'm what you call a current gen collector. I take stuff that's old, which a lot of people like Phoenix and everybody else does the opposite. They get new stuff and they trade it for the old stuff. What I do is I get the old stuff and trade it for the new stuff. Pretty much this is how I built this, which I'm at 180. So tomorrow will be 181. I'm aiming for that 200. But I was subbed to you and I was telling you I was hitting the 100 mark. And when I hit that 100 mark, you gave me props on it. So I appreciate that, man. Right. Now I'm working on Wii. So Wii U, a lot of titles I'm missing. I don't have that much. But I ended up copping this and that by, I think it was 4 for $20.
Yeah, you can't beat that for that price.
No manual, but I'm not sure if this came with a manual.
I don't think a lot of Wii U titles didn't come with manual, so.
It has a little dust, no dust rot. You still see it. I asked a while ago, actually there's a little hole in that one. Ooh, it might play, it might not. Oh well, will I ever play it? Who knows?
Exactly. He's always been the reason why like I've been going crazy trying to get at all the PS5 titles now. Because, as we go on, like I don't think the next generation of consoles is gonna be like physical anymore.
Oh no.
So I was like, that's a good idea trying to attack the end first and then slowly go backwards. Because the retro stuff, it's gonna get expensive, but it's gonna show up. Mm-hmm. But this, man, once it's out,
it's gone. I seriously think that we're at the very end. We're at the teeter-totter of digital to physical, and people are, I'm sorry, but people are fucking lazy. They don't want to put the disc in. They want to go and just have the quick access to games,
It encourages like the companies to like make even more money off you because now they save money on packaging, but they still want to charge like $70.
Yeah, exactly.
So
but no taxes.
Come on,
no taxes, but you still pay $70.
But the only way you're gonna get physical games from that point on is like limited games, strictly limited, and some of those other like offshoot companies that publish and stuff like that. But even if you see it physical now, it's gonna be like collector's edition, game not included.
Yeah, right.
You got a code up.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's why I didn't pick up God of War's collector's edition, is because it didn't have the game and it had a steel book and everything. But I want that disc.
What's the point of the steel book if you got no disc?
I want that disc. Yeah, right. They can put a card in there, a little insert for a card.
Yeah. So no. So what I got next is a Wii U game as well. Might as well take advantage of it while you can. Now it's got a little wrinkling in the case, but I got the Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. That is for $19, so 4 for $40. Got that. Haven't been really collecting for the Wii U lately, so I was happy to see anything Wii U because man, Wii U is like done.
Oh yeah.
I don't see nothing no more.
It's probably the easiest to complete.
Yeah, and this one actually got the manual to it, so that's something you don't see too much. So I'm gonna take the iron at home, steam it out. See if I can get this to press a little bit. So
use your drill on it.
So yeah, cool. That makes me like closer to the complete collection. So
I had to find something real quick that I didn't have. So I copped this one, the Bayonetta and Vanquish combo pack. I have a feeling this is going to go up. It's probably already gone up. I don't know. But, you know, to see a split.
I know if you do
Game.
run into the steelbook, that might be more expensive.
Really?
Yeah. So there's a steelbook out.
With Vanquish and?
Yeah.
Really?
Because this actually came out for both Xbox One and PS4. Of course, PS4 is more expensive.
Yeah.
I copped mine on the Xbox. But if you haven't played Vanquish yet, Vanquish is a good ass game.
Yeah, I played it on the PS3 when it came out a long
Okay.
time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a massive PS3 collection. I ended up getting rid of it. But
But
just
yeah,
happens.
I mean, it's good to have, man.
I'm weird. I like to get the stickers on.
Yeah. See what I got next. Here's something you don't really see often, man. I saw that they have a King of Fighters collection, the Orochi Saga. So I had this for $19.99, so got it for 4 for $40. It's like basically all. If you I don't know if you play King of Fighters or not. So like this was like
14. I think
before Street Fighter. This was the fighter, right? So basically, comes with everything. Looks Asian owned, basically.
Asian.
But because you know most of the Asians had this. Like this wasn't really popular amongst like Western.
Well, kind of like Virtual Fighter.
Because compared to like Street Fighter, like that's what like Americans knew more about. King of Fighters was basically more like Japanese because this was like SNK, Neo Geo. So not too many people had it out here in the States. But this is the Orochi Saga. So if you follow the King of Fighters, this was like basically like 94 to 98. It was part of the saga where it was Kyo Kusanagi and another guy basically got cloned and, you know, whatever. The Orochi Saga. But I'm not the best player at that game, but I just like collecting for it. I know I have this for PS2, but when you see it on Wii, you gotta get it.
Yeah, it's like SNK. You know?
So it's cool stuff. Good to have. Oh, man. That's a primo.
Asked them if they had any DS games in GameStop, and they had Metro Prime Hunters complete.
Can't beat that, man. Like
That was in the 4 for 40 or 4 for 20. One of the two.
4 for 40. It was originally $14.99. So and it comes complete. Is this the one that comes? No, that's pinball.
I have the pinball one
okay,
too.
that
Yeah,
one's a rare one.
Yeah, I got that one.
Rare, but you can't beat that one,
Yeah.
man.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Anything Metroid, Nintendo, I have grown to love. Switch became kind of stole my heart, man. I was collecting for PS4, and I got the Switch, and was like, man, this system's really good.
Yeah,
You know, good to be on the go with it. You know, and then I started getting Xbox stuff after that. You know.
Yeah. Man, you just gotta go with the flow. Whatever you get to tackle, get at it. So I'm gonna copy you and go to the Nintendo side with the DS stuff. I know y'all can't see this from here. I'm gonna zoom it in from the other camera. So I got Dragon Quest. Is this IX? Let's see. Yeah, IX. So that's like
9.
9. I actually have like a blank case for this, so perfect. I do own a copy of this already, but when you see Dragon Quest at GameStop, get it, man. It's $24.99. I know it's like $60 game now, but eventually, man, you see how those Dragon Quest, like 5, Dragon Quest, 3, and all those, like, man, they're hella expensive.
Yeah, they go high.
They're like $150 and stuff like that.
Especially complete. You know?
Yeah.
Some
So
of them
it's like-
loose, they go for that much.
Exactly. Yeah, 4 and 5, those are like hella sought after. Get them while you can. Like, man, I think I could go found one like the 4s or something like that recently. They still pay like what, $30?
Well, I'm trying to go out there just to sidewalk sale with you, man. That shit is dope, dude. Those videos, man, you need to bring some back. I've been missing Hypey Gold, man.
Yeah,
sure.
man, you've been a little busy.
I know you got busy.
Everyone's missing them right now. Because of that, man. So
His intro
good stuff.
song.
Yeah. So I did hook up my boy Sean right here with an empty case of Pokemon Diamond because he needed it. I only have the case because like back then I bought a bunch of like cases, and he had found like a bunch of like loose DS games, right? For like
Yeah, I feel bad, but at the same time I don't because you guys made me this way. I went to a yard sale, got a case that had a whole bunch of DS games in it. I didn't realize it until I got home. Should have went back, but I didn't. Paid only $2 for the case.
Oh god.
This had like maybe 40 DS games in it. Yeah.
Sometimes you just
Pokemon Diamond, which I think you got.
Man, no
Thank
problem.
you.
Make it complete.
Oh, almost. But good enough for me.
Honestly, now the manual don't even like matter.
There it is.
It's like, shoot. When it comes to like this generation of games, the manual, if you don't have it, it still looks good on the wall like this.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Hey, if you came up, they didn't know, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Because the next person's gonna be like,
exactly. You know. Oh, it was funny because the guy was like, "I know I have DS games." He was looking all over for them, and that thing was a little. Actually, I'll grab it real quick.
Yeah.
At a yard sale, marked at $2. I never opened it to check or anything like that. But when I did, this is almost exactly. I think I've added maybe 2 games to this, but this is actually what was inside.
That's a nice ass case. Yeah. I guess you show all this, I gotta show all mine next.
Yeah, all these are all loose. So if anybody has any cases, hey, I'm looking for heart gold.
Oh man, came
Soul
with
silver, yep, soul
Damn.
silver. It came with diamond, which you helped me get that case for. Came with platinum.
Man, all the Pokemon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shoot.
Some
yeah, you straight up robbed on that.
But one of the ones, I've been asking for a case for this for a while. If anybody knows, I'm looking for Phantom Hourglass. That's one of the ones I really need a case for. Also had Metal Slug 7 in it too.
I had one, but Namudi like completed mine for me, so I was like that, or else I would have had it for you. Metal Slug 7 is
Metal Slug 7.
That's solid right there.
China
man.
Wars.
Yeah. Man, this person
Golden
has
Sun.
taste, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This is Asian owned.
Atlas, Asian owned. Had it been. No, they would have their cases if they were.
Yeah.
But we're good. Sonic collection.
They're still clean though, man.
No, they're all good. Advance Wars.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Waiting for that remake.
Another one that a lot of people don't know is worth money is the Fossil Fighters.
Yeah, oh, that's a champion one?
Oh, yeah, that's a champion.
Man.
And literally the ones over here on this side are the ones I added from coming across lots and stuff.
Yeah.
So basically all these right here were the ones that came with,
That's crazy, man.
Instant 100, 200, you know what I mean? Like
easy.
Yeah, more than that. But that's a come up I had. And this was like a year ago, you know what I mean? It was a while ago.
Crazy,
so
man.
I've been still hunting for cases though.
Yeah, it's hard to find the cases, but eventually, man. Eventually. Shoot. I think he sold like 18 million of them. I think you're out of games.
Yeah, I'm out of games right now. Besides my last thing, so you can keep going. Yeah,
I'm just gonna go with it, man. Yeah. Got a couple other games. So the next game I got is Hyper Dimension or Mega Dimension Neptunia 7. Now I know I got this before, like on the previous deal. I'm not sure if I got the manual with it or not, but I was like, you know what? You can never have too much of the Neptunia games because those games like just go up in value. So if I have to have 2 copies for $10, I'm getting 2 copies. You know, like if I need to let this go later and trade it for something else, this would just be trading material. So sometimes I have to collect like that.
Trade bait.
Yeah, exactly. Another one I got. This one's for the $5 price right here because this is Lost Odyssey. Now I do already own this game, but I let my brother borrow it, and he's all the way back in Oakland. I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah.
You know, so by this time I'm just gonna assume that it's gone. So for $5 to get an Asian-owned copy is hella good too.
Hey, you know what? A lot of people at GameStop, they don't know how many discs come in what when they take in trades because most of them are young when they take in the trade. So people trade in stuff with only 2 discs when it had 4. You know, luckily
this is a 4-disc game. It came complete. So I needed it, and it came with a manual too. If you guys haven't played Lost Odyssey, this is actually backwards compatible on the Series X or the Xbox One, and the Xbox version is a beautiful game, man. Microsoft paired up with one of the Final Fantasy creators and basically created this game because Microsoft wanted to get basically more like Japanese gamers to play on the Xbox, so that's what they did. They started with this, they made Blue Dragon afterwards, and after that, like, they kind of fell off.
Blue Dragon was dope.
That was dope.
Man.
Solid, man. I'm just mad that they didn't keep going, but you know, Xbox just didn't do too well in Japan. But this game now, it had frame rate issues in Xbox 360, but now you can play this at full 4K, 60 frames per second. So y'all don't got this, man. This is a must-have. One of my all-time favorites for the Xbox 360, man. Check that out. $5, you can't beat it, man. Yeah. Next one, I'm pretty sure I got this game too. I just buy it just because, man. Sometimes But this Dragon's Crown, I do have Dragon's Crown Pro already. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I got this one, but it's complete. Looks like this was Asian owned too. You know, hella clean. But sometimes I just like to have extra copies of games that's cool. Or if not, like I might just trade this or return it for something else I like. So you don't always have to like go into a store and just like buy something. You can just buy a duplicate, go to the next store. There's like 20 something odd, you know, GameStops around.
Within one block.
So I just buy one, return it for the next one instead of like being stuck with it. You know. Yeah. So that's how I do it. Zone of the Enders is the next one, $10. I do want the one that's VR and PS4. I'm pretty sure you do too. I know like it's hard to like. They have it on GameStop, but like it's always sold out.
Like $39.99 or something like
well,
that.
I think it's dropped now. I think it is $19.99. So like I might take if I see it, I might take the risk. Yeah.
That's another thing. People be making these videos because they run out of content to make. They're like, you know what? We're gonna make a video and see what we get at GameStop to see if there's cases or not. Nah, garbage.
Exactly. But yeah, Zone of the Enders HD collection. It's good to have because like I only got part 1 on PS2, and I remember the second one was always like hell expensive. It never dropped.
Oh
price.
Yeah.
So it's like having the collection with HD. I don't have to get the PS2 one anymore. So now, let me show you some creme de la creme. You didn't even see this, huh? Yeah. Like, man.
I didn't see it, no.
Like, I literally...
snagged it, stole it from right under me.
Man, I always check the PS4 selection when I go first. So, like, man, I've been looking for this game for hella long. Like, literally, man, I had a chance to get this for, like, hella cheap. Because some dude was gonna sell his like entire PS4 collection. It had this, a bunch of like heavy hitters, Godzilla and shit. Wow. I was gonna let it go. It was like 200 something games. I was gonna let it go for like 600, 700 bucks.
I'm looking for that Godzilla.
This alone was like $100 at the time. I was like, and then the Godzilla was like 2, so it was like just 2 games would have paid for half of the whole collection, right? And I did a calculation. It was like $2,400 in games.
Damn.
So. Dude like agreed to meet up and then he ghosted my ass. So for like the last 3 years I've been looking for this game. I almost tried to buy the reprint, but they sold out. Or no, I didn't want it. I said, nah, like I'm gonna wait. And you know what? Luckily I waited because I had an option to buy a reprint just like recently. I was like, man, I don't want to spend like $60 on it.
Good thing you waited. You got the first print.
So it's like, you know, it's just meant to be, man. Like it's meant to be. So like I came out, went to the GameStop. And the first thing I saw was like, hold up, you know, Berserk. So, bam, it showed up. $34.99 for this game, complete in box. It wasn't 100% Asian owned, but I made it Asian owned by swapping the case.
By buying it.
You know? Yeah.
Swapping the case.
Swap the case to the Atelier. I call it Atelier Thiza. Because like that girl up in there has like thick ass lives. So that's why I always call that game Thick Thighs Save Lives. But I traded for that, basically. That's why it's so smooth, man. But yeah, Berserk and the Band of a Hawk. A lot of people are starting to get into this anime now. This anime's been around since like in the 90s, man.
Wow. See, I never knew that. He taught me some lessons on that when we were at GameStop. But yeah,
it's one of the more gruesome, like adult kind of like adult animes. Not like, you know, porn or nothing, but like just adult theme where like hella gruesome, all that stuff.
Well, my girl's a fan of Sailor Moon, so she's trying to get me into. I'm into like Neighbor Totoro and you know what I mean, like Spirited Away. That's one of my favorite animes right there. You know.
Shoot, I mean, I grew up watching the Sailor Moon, so it's like it's cool, but it does get repetitive.
Does it?
You know, like if you want an easier way to watch it, then you gotta watch like the newer ones, so it's like it moves faster. Because a lot of 90s anime, man, they fucking dragged.
Really? Wow.
Well, I mean, that was how they, like, milked it. Because in Japan, they showed the anime every day. It's not like here we wait, like, a week or two.
Yeah, for every episode or something.
Yeah, so they had to milk it to, like, 200 episodes. But, yeah, I'm just happy, man. I got this for $34.99. This game online is still, like, $70 to $80. Sealed, it costs, like, probably upper to, like, $120. So, I'm glad I waited. Finally got it. This is one of the main, like the top 5 heavy hitter bangers that I've been wanting on the PS4.
Awesome.
So I got that, man.
No Godzilla, but we got the Berserk.
No Godzilla, but you know, I paid up for the Godzilla. You already know.
Oh, you got it already? I didn't know that.
I got the Godzilla on, like, that was probably one of the last, like, main pickups that I ever did before I, like, stopped. Was, I I basically found this kid, and he like he was like looking up eBay prices, and I was like 200.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
I was like, nah, that's you're not gonna get that. That's just up in price. I was talking him down to like 120 or something like that, right? But I had him throw in hella games. So I got like Punisher for the PS2. I had him throwing Mortal Kombat 4 for the.
Oh, I did watch that video. Yeah.
So
I
like
remember.
if you like separated and sold those, it would probably just equal to me spending like 70 for the Godzilla, which is
that's a steal.
Because you go to GameStop, it's $60.
Oh, 60. Last time I saw it was $69.99.
Yeah. So it's about that. So I got it for the price that I could have paid at whatchamacallit.
Plus some extra games.
It took me hella long to deal with that kid.
Wow.
Yeah, it was an underage kid, and man, he was asking hella questions.
Gotta have parents involved, right?
Yeah. So I even like was telling like your parents are around to do this trade, right? You know, just make sure I don't get kind of set up or anything like that.
Gotta be safe, you know. Stay safe out there.
Yeah. But that's most of the stuff I picked up for today at the GameStops and all that. But I do have some stuff that my boy Sean over here offered me. I pretty much bought him like a burger, his family, some hamburger and stuff like that.
Trade for a burger.
And I was gonna pay him for it. Well, I got him some strategy guides.
Was it Hypey Gold? I watched a video of you guys. You traded him for food too, or something like that. You got something.
That's how you do it, man.
That's tight, though. You know.
I mean, come on, man. Sometimes you just want to feel the belly.
Yeah.
That's the most important part, right?
Yeah.
So.
No, I got huge respect for Gackt Cognac, because you know, to trust a subscriber and not try to get nothing out of them. That's one thing, you know what I mean? You got all these other people making videos, and they go, I went to a subscriber's house to trade him a whole bunch of shit, you know, or to buy some stuff off of him. Yeah. This dude came over to chill, you know what I mean? And that's some real shit. So I like to put that out there. So I figured anything that I have that I flip, he's welcome to anything he wanted. So he pretty much grabbed a little stack and I said, it's yours.
And I don't believe in free. Like, I mean, free is good, but I know that, like, man, you know, like, I want to take care of a person for, you know, what he works for. You know what I mean? So, like,
well, I'm full, so.
Yeah, of course. That's the least I could do, man. You know what I mean? So I was like, at the same time, he was like, oh, you know, I can get something for, because he was going to pay. He was going to be like, oh, I'm going to get something for the kids and all that. I was like, no, I got that too. You know, like.
So much respect for that.
So, because y'all invited me over, and the fact that, you know, like, everyone in the house watches me. I'm like, what?
Yeah, dude.
You know, so I'm like, you know, he's got to take care of the people, man.
Yeah, but I'm at work, and my girl hits me up and goes, Gackt got a new video up. You know, check this shit out. But, you know, I've subbed to a lot of people, you know. Like, I gave up on Retro Rick, and I gave up on Phoenix and Chase, because they have already, it seems like they accomplished their dreams already, and there's really no reason to be watching them. That's just my personal opinion. You know, my favorite videos are usually pickup videos, or just real talk about games, or anything that involves, you know, video game stuff. And it seems like now they're in the margins and trying to capture the most amount of money, or, you know, so it just kind of turned me off. So I kind of unsubscribed from them. I'm still on Gackt. You know, I'm still on Right Way, even though, you know, people have different opinions. But I've told Right Way many times, you know, hey, this is what's going on, you know, but I don't know. You know, eventually I'll probably unsubscribe to that guy too. But, you know, I have respect for everybody in the industry. You know, I think it's great. It's a great thing that we all can come together and play games and talk about games and just, you know, enjoy the aroma of everything that's coming out now, because this is going to be it. You know, this is going to be we're on the digital horizon, and to have physical stuff, I think it's a pleasure, you know, and I'm not in it. I'm in it for money now because you guys made me this way, but at the same time, I started to collect only just to have, and I'm kind of getting back to that zone. You know, I'm comfortable where I'm at with my money is, and just doing my life thing. So.
Yeah, it's an expensive hobby. Like
it is.
Say.
Definitely.
So, like, you know,
definitely.
You can flip to get what you want. Like, why not? You know?
I just like the availability. I have a library of the current stuff that's going on through the games right now, and I can just pop it in whenever I want. And, you know, hey, you have that game? Yeah, let's go play it. You know what I mean? It's there. It's there. You know? One thing I wanted to share, since you already shared a lot too, was... I'm sure you can edit this part out too. But...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I was on what video? I don't know what video you posted.
It was a minute ago, though.
It was a while ago, right? Yeah, but I was happy to get this because I was looking forever for it. I didn't know if it was going to be available again or not, but he mentioned it in one of his videos that GameStop still had this. But what they did was they opened all of them and marked it as used, right, or something like that.
I'm pretty sure they did, because like the copies that me
It
and
had
everyone
like some
else
residue
got,
of.
it was hella new for it to be sitting on the shelf.
Yeah. So Gravity Rush 1, the remake, on the PS4 or remastered version.
Yeah, because I know for a fact, like, even when I was at GameStop, they would turn games into pre-owned.
Yeah, like, same with me.
Same with me. Because, like, when you look at corporate, they look at pre-owned sales over, like, new sales.
New sales, yeah. So they would convert it over so that way they can make a. It looks like it's making a profit.
Exactly. Yeah. And they can't sell it like sealed as an old used.
What about the times where you just don't even say that you want a pro card, you just add it onto their account without even saying anything?
Man, you know, I never did that. Like, but no, I know people do, but like, I never did it because for me it was pretty easy to get.
Yeah.
Because back then, like, the trade-in bonus was better back then. And then at the same time, a lot of folks back then, like, came with stacks like that.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it was almost like if you didn't take advantage of the extra 20% back then you got, because it was a lot more than, like, now.
It would pay for itself instantly if you traded enough stuff in.
Yup. If you trade over, like, you know, $100 worth of shit, you're already getting the extra 20%. I don't know, that's $20.
Plus even more, probably.
So,
you know, yeah.
So you get the subscription, man, you're still putting the extra $5 in your pocket. Yeah. So it's like you couldn't turn that down, you know? And at the same time, like, I knew how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, now, if I was like if I was still working at GameStop now, and the fact that because I do like the $5 a month thing.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
The $5 a month thing, like, especially if you are a gamer, I'd sell that hella fast. Because I'll be like, look, you sign it right now, you're automatically going to get $5 off on your game. So you're only paying $10. And then on top of that, you're getting another $5 for the next 11 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're getting like $60.
One game at least for free.
So you're getting
there's a lot of tricks to that too. I mean, you can have a pre-order and go pick up a pre-order, and as you're picking up your pre-order, you can redeem it and use the $5. It brings it down to $55. Then you can put the $5 on another pre-order.
Right. And when I was working at GameStop, they didn't have extra 10% points and all that stuff for having a pro membership. So, like, after I buy so many games, man, I can redeem coupons now.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, man, it doesn't take me long to redeem the coupon.
Don't ever try to redeem the coupon inside GameStop, though, because they won't let you. I mean, the Wi-Fi sucks, or whatever they have.
I know they always suck. And the other thing is, be careful. I've seen them play games like this, too. And it's like, they can redeem those points off you. Yeah, they can see your stuff and redeem it.
Wow.
So some people will play it slick and be like, hey, you know, I could get you this, you know, pro membership for $5. Like that, right? Like, because
so they'll use your points.
They'll take your $10 off. It's like, yeah, we got this special bonus or some shit, like they hooking you up. And then, like, I'm watching them.
They're really redeeming your points without you knowing it.
Yeah. So some people do that, you know. I know one person tried to do it, and I was like, nah, you can put that shit back, you know, like. But nah, they'll do that slick shit. But anyway, move on.